Hello, welcome back to my channel. What else sound like a robot? Another day, another rebirth. I hope all is well. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're letting others love you. And we're coming into a new year, a new dawn, a new day. I mean, we're changing, we're rebirthing every day, right? Another day, another rebirth. But this is for those that are going through serious transitions. We know if we want to walk into a new era of our life, upright, you know, in a positive transition, we know that there are sacrifices that must be made. And I don't mean the lamb's head. I don't even mean like something so dramatic. It can be, but you have to be willing to give up something, the remnants of your old life, to show up how you need to show up in this new era. You gotta let God know you're ready. What are you gonna give to let God know you're ready? It may be old habits. It may be things that you believe about yourself that you have to let go because you can't walk in those rooms that you deserve to walk in, that you put in the work to walk in, all while not believing that you're worthy of being there. What are you gonna give up? And yes, there is something to give up, and you know exactly what those things are. But I mean, God has already passed the ball. He's just waiting for you to get in the corner to catch it, to make the touchdown. Creator has already done what Creator has to do. Your ancestors have already lit the path. Are you gonna stop BSing and take all of that courage and walk the path? And I'm talking to myself because there's some things I gotta give up. There's things that I gotta give up. And I don't know what that's gonna look like. We have intuition, we have a built-in assistance. God has already given himself to us in a way. It's a part of us, that divine inter-knowing, that intuition, that third eye, that gut feeling. Sometimes that's all you need. You know that church song, everything you need is in the room. Everything you need is in the room. And a lot of times we feel like the material things that we need are not there. Well, look in the mirror, my love. Everything you need is within you. And it's that intuition, it's that knowing, it's that ancestral healing, it's that power. But sometimes we don't even see that power ourselves. We don't know that power ourselves. And it's because we're in the midst of something that we must walk away from. That thing, that pattern, that relationship, that job, that environment is holding you back. You can't even see yourself. You can't even reach the heights that you were meant to reach because you can't relax enough to tap into that inner knowing. Are you about that life? What are you going to give God so God can give you the new you? And a lot of our religions, we do give physical sacrifices. We do give ebo. But sometimes the ebo is character change. Sometimes the ebo is a new habit, putting down an old habit. Are you going to keep your room clean so your thoughts can flow freely this year, this coming year? Are you going to stop rushing into relationships? Are you going to leave that old, dried up relationship alone? Are you going to stop talking to yourself crazy when you look in the mirror? Are you going to sit down and actually go to your altar and pray? Are you going to talk about these things? What are you going to give God that makes a difference in your life? I'm talking because I know there's some things that I got to give up, and they're not necessarily bad. It's just that trust thing. It's just that trust. We talk all these things about following your heart, following God, following your calling. And we're too scared to let go of the things that have kept us in a routine, kept us in a pattern, because we don't know what life is going to look or feel like without them. It may be something you think you need, but my love, everything you need is in the room. And I don't know. I know it can get like a little scary. But you can't be calling on newness. You can't be praying for a clean heart, a clean mind, a changed heart, a changed mind. You can't be praying for a new career and not willing to give up the things that hold you back. This is for my people that have put themselves last, who have put their dreams, their goals last. You can't do that anymore. You have to lock in. And I know if you've been putting yourself last, there are some people around you that have been doing the same thing because they depend on that. They depend on you to talk to yourself ugly. They depend on you to not see yourself. They depend on you to be trapped in that environment because they like to see you that way. Because my love, if you have not been loving yourself and taking the steps that you need to take to be better and do better, then I know there's some things around you that are lingering. But we're going to pray that old energy off of you. I pray that that wrong energy falls off at this very moment. I pray that all things that no longer serve you, if you're willing to step into that, fall off of you at this very moment. I pray in my heart that you have the courage to walk away from that old version of yourself. That is the evening sacrifice. Giving up what no longer serves you. And sometimes that is within. I remember getting divination one day, and it said that Shango was going to help me defeat all of my enemies, even if my enemy lied dormant in myself. And I had some ways. That I had to let go of. Some habits that were my own enemy. I mean, spending too much money, walking away from opportunity because I'm shy, I'm anxious, because I believe all the things that people said about me. Those were my enemies. You can't keep running into rooms saying, oh, everybody hates me, I'm not welcome here, when you keep running into that room. You keep going into that room expecting something different. When you're doing the same thing, everybody else doing the same thing, take yourself out of that cycle. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be praying for newness, praying for change, and God is going to yank you out of that cycle, and it's not going to feel too hot. Because either way, your destiny is signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, you can take the less harmful, less painful, easiest, quickest route, because that's what we're here for? Isn't that what we're here for? To take the quickest, safest route to our destiny. But some of us won't listen. Some of us are holding on to things, chained to things that are weighing you down. But if you're watching this, you know the things that weigh you down. I know you do. You're here for a reason, and I believe in you. And I know you're going to give them up. I know that you're going to pray about it. I know that you're not just going to pray about it, but you're going to do the work. People that watch my channel do the work. You can't tell me any different. But you're in such a powerful place right now where you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity in this very moment to name the things that no longer serve you, and name the things that your heart, your mind, and your body feels called to. And you can keep walking back that way, thinking those people are going to love you differently, thinking that job is going to pay you what you're owed. Keep going back. Have they done it? Or you can do the maybe harder thing and walk that way. I talk about in one of my videos how a lot of us with childhood trauma, we keep going back to the same places that hurt us, thinking we're going to get the love that we deserve back there. But the love you deserve is that way. The abundance you deserve is that way. But you gotta see it. You gotta know it's there. You gotta start planning like you're worthy. Stop spending that money like it's just gonna come back. I mean, it is going to come back. But save your money like you know you're gonna have some next week. A lot of us, we have this poverty mindset where we blow it because we don't feel like we're ever gonna get it again. You know you're worthy of money. You know you're worthy of wealth and good health and long life. Act like so. Act like you know next week you'll be blessed, just as blessed as this week, if not more. So hold on to those things so those blessings can rack up. You know that people love you. You know that you are loved in this realm and in the next realm. So why are you in the places that don't love you, that treat you like that? You know you're worthy of your dreams happening. So why you keep discussing your goals and your dreams and showing the outlines and the vision boards and the pilots to those people who always got something bad to say? Why you keep letting people hear your music when somebody always got something bad to say? Stop letting people who are afraid to see themselves deny you. I believe in you. I love you. You better take advantage of this energy because it's crazy. I'm telling you, 2025 is a Mars year. A Mars year. As a Mars midheaven, Aries midheaven, ruled by Mars, I know that I have no choice but to stand in my power and be that boss bee that the universe called me to be, no longer afraid to be that ruling hand, to show my might and my power and show up in the room and not give a crap about who's intimidated by me. It is a Mars year. Get that ish done. And it starts now, before the year even comes in. So you know what you want. You know what you want to walk away from. I believe in you, and I love you. And until next time, I love. Peace.